Hi Taurus, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. We're going to of course jump right into the Light Seers Tarot because that's all I have with me right now. I'm doing a bit of hopping around, but I do get the feeling that this is going to be a big week for you. Okay, transitional is the word I'm getting, but I'm also sensing a grounded, slightly dramatic way about your energy. Let me explain. It feels like there's going to be certain things that do annoy you, distract you, get in the way, and it's this kind of feeling of you not losing, at least not fully, that grounded way of being, but just feeling a little melodramatic or just affected by things. Okay, wanting to clear the path moving forward is what I'm getting, for more success, for more accomplishments, and more comfort, because that's going to take a huge highlight for you throughout the week. But I feel like you're getting to know yourself better by along the week, but especially by the end of the specific week. When something affects your energy, I'm really going to advise you just to take a deep breath, okay? A deep breath, because I sense that it's a very temporary moment, but there are going to be stiff moments where they're advising you to either cleanse your energy. Again, deep breath, meditation may come in handy, bear with me. Or you could simply migrate from that situation if you can, okay, if need be. But I'm hearing everything changes. Everything changes. You're going to feel a sense of restriction being released. It may be a continuation of that process, but for a lot of us drawn to the reading, it feels like an initiation, if you will, a spark of that release with the Eight of Swords in reverse, as well as the Temperance card in reverse. I feel like intertwined with that, wrapped up into it, again, a little bit of lack of patience. You may also feel someone else in your midst has a lack of patience, or somebody you're connected to at a distance more so. But there's going to be a huge highlight on music as somebody's driving by with music on their bike. I feel as if your surroundings are going to feel very much noticeable, and at times on point, and other points not so much. And this teaches you a lot about what you left behind, and more so what you're meant to and should be moving forward towards, okay? But when we do feel the patience coming into play, hold on to it, my friend, okay? Because things are working out as they're meant to, and things have been a lot worse, haven't they? But your likable, caring nature is coming into play this week, and people want more of it, okay? It's going to really assist other people, whether you realize it in the moment in general or not. But we also have the Three of Cups and the Emperor card. A sense of you in the midst of maybe strategically planning, figuring things out. I'm hearing maybe for some who was shown to the reading, like myself, I have Taurus in my chart, trying to get their life together a bit, or rebuild things in certain ways, or one particular from the ground up. You're going to have reasons to celebrate. I also feel like there's good news coming in, whether it's for something temporary and or more permanent. But the birds are speaking to you throughout the week. Nature is going to be a big part, whether you're choosing to end up wrapped up with Mother Nature or not. Your connection to it's going to be simply part of this week. I feel like you're going to want to travel to somewhere new, even if it's not that far, right? But you may be thinking about further traveling, like vacation or whatever the case may be, or maybe a business trip for some, or maybe to see a family or a friend or something. But travel is going to be on the mind, and new experiences will come into play, and Spirit's going to guide you towards where you're meant to be. And when you can't get something done at certain points or at a certain specific point throughout the week, please don't fight it, okay? Everything has its divine timing, even accomplishments. And you're a special being is what I just heard. You're a special being. It feels like the week entails certain reminders that you are, and maybe informing for some, that you are one damn special individual. As I'm being drawn to this, I feel as if tattoos are coming into play, or one in particular. It's very interesting because when I went to Ireland, I got that specific tattoo. And Spirit's saying for some of which you got one, or you're getting one, or you're about to, and that tattoo has more meaning than you realize. A spirit, if not multiple, guided you or is guiding you to get that tattoo, okay? But things like design and art, colors are going to be part of your week. Life is going to feel more colorful at certain points, but I feel like it's just the beginning of you seeing your path enlightened and feeling more colorful for you. You're not meant to live a boring life per se, but it's not meant to feel out of place or just all over the place like it once did, right? There's a reminder and informing in certain ways that your path is meant to, again, become more colorful, more successful moving forward, but that's going to entail a ton of comfort and a ton of a ton of alignment and or actuality is the word I'm getting. But the point is, things don't have to feel out of whack and just overly energetic even to have that alignment and comfortability and color all the meanwhile. But people are going to be watching you throughout the week, and I don't feel like for the most part it's going to bother you, but for the moments when it does, or for those of which where it normally would, just take a deep breath and notice that you are noticeable. Okay, people are liking your energy. Again, people are noticing your good looks. Your aura is quite magnificent. Okay, and I feel like you're being reminded of a change in the past that's benefiting you greatly at this time. But when it comes to the Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords, what do we need to release when we're thinking about the future? Okay, when it comes to your bright Taurus future, what else have you been holding on to that we need to admit needs to be released? And it's okay if you've had to admit this or you've been pushed to release this, cut those ties time and time again. For some people, okay, like myself, it takes several times for that to sink in or to actually come to be. And again, even things like that have their divine timing. But I'm getting 2 rocks, okay? 2 rocks for whatever reason will come into play. And the number 2 is quite significant for you as well. And also the number 4, you're very protected, okay? The week very much shows you evidence of that. You're very, very protected, my friend, and people are noticing this. Why? Because things are falling into place for you. Things are working out for you. People are understanding more of what you're made out of, but they don't know half of it, okay? And I feel like you don't even know half of it or the majority of it, because your gifts are growing, your purpose is coming more into play, and that's even developing. You're changing on a soul level, and that's going to be highlighted in the awareness, the eyes of others, and your own. Sorry, as someone's going on a bit of a rant over there. But things like that will play into your week as well, and that may push you to make a change in the future, or it may remind you, or it may remind you why you made a change in the past. But they're pushing you to vocalize your needs, your wants, your desires, and I feel like that came up in your last 48-hour reading I did for you, because there again is a amount of protection, but also a lot of guidance and assistance throughout the week. But at times there are, I want to say for you, there's certain spirits that will help you without you asking for it or mentioning what you need, want, but there's certain spirits that won't step in otherwise, right? So vocalize, right? And that doesn't have to be you actually saying it, just communicate with your feelings, your emotions, vibrate to those who are there to help you or can pop back up to do so, or flow towards you is what I'm hearing. But as that person is definitely negatively affecting my energy, keywording. The color brown, look up the spiritual meaning of the color brown and the color blue. I also feel like the color red is coming into play. Again, a lot of colors, and I feel like synchronicities are going to be so present for you throughout the week. And so don't hesitate. I was being reminded this morning, you don't have to be actually literally told, look up that number, right? That's angel number meaning, or that spiritual number, or that synchronicity otherwise. Trust your intuition, because sometimes you're going to get that vocalizing, look it up, look up the meaning, figure out what that is for you, bear with me. Other times it's going to be more just a push to look at it. But I'm hearing quiet down. I feel that way, excuse me, about this individual over here, but it may be more in regards to where you're living, where you're working, you name it, and when it's you strolling out and about, and they're pushing me to this once again, okay? When you sleep throughout the week, there's going to be some memories coming into play, all right? Maybe throughout your dreams. I feel like maybe sensation as well. You're going to wake up and feel like you just went somewhere new, and Spirit saying, okay, astral traveling might be taking place. But for some, it's more so in regards to you being visited by certain spirits and them giving you visuals and whatnot, okay, feelings and stuff. But again, they're saying let music help you drift away, add to your playlist or multiple. Okay, somebody make a CD. Do people still do that? I feel like you're going to need to recognize how truly powerful you are, because it's not about you remembering it at this point. It's about you realizing that power that lies within, that it even lies outside of you, so that you can transform your world, your path for the better, and even assist other people when need be, or when you choose to. But I feel like there are going to be people reaching out to you, okay, left and right throughout the week or at certain points, for guidance because you're a wise soul. You may even find there's a focus on you being an old soul. But I also feel like there are going to be a lot of symbols throughout the week, as I'm being drawn to this on his arm. Okay, they don't want me to show it, but going back to the Emperor card, they're saying, where are we going to put our Taurus game piece next? 1011 and 1012. Look up those angel number meanings. But there's a feeling of you having a better idea, a better vision maybe of where you need to shift things forward for you next, okay? I feel like there's a new work opportunity to be sparked throughout this week for some. But I also feel like there's thoughts of, okay, warmer weather for some, maybe a more comfortable environment. But as I struggle to spit out the messages at this point, let's get ready to wrap this up. Keywording, because I feel like it's a time for you to get ready for new heights, new measures, okay, new success, new comfortability, and new levels of passion, if I didn't say it already. It's a time for you to go with the flow, to fulfill yourself while more fulfillment lies ahead for you. It's a time for you to recognize, once again, your true power and to get ready for your path to become so damn colorful, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, Taurus. Go enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time.